winged sun crest you bear. So in the end, it was you who held the final piece. That rightfully belongs to the gods of the Nile. A faction of renegade demons stole it from its true place. Whoever bears that crest can wield the divine power of the sun god, the power of creation of all things. This jar contains the boy's flesh and bones. With Ra's power joined to mine, I would be able to restore him to life. All I require is that crest and your cooperation. Together, we can bring Yuzuru Atsuta back to life. Will you assist me?
Young man, if you do hand over the winged sun crest, Khonsu will gain immense power. Before deciding, think carefully on the potential consequences of this choice.
Thank you. Now we can proceed with the rite. First, however, there is someone who wishes to speak to you.
Miyazu Atsuta.
So, I'm glad to see you're okay. Thank you. Even after everything that's happened, you still haven't given up. But me...
Soon your pain will fade, Miyazu. Look upon this crest. It is the Eye of Horus. Now it shall be restored to its rightful owner. In the name of Raharakti, grant me the divine power of the king. Now, the power of Ra is mine. Yet before I revive Miyazu's brother, there is one further task I must attend to. I must deliver your judgment.
Director Kushimizu, my brother was your knowledge. You used him. You put him in danger, just so you could get everything you wanted. If it wasn't for you, my brother would never have been dragged into this war. He wouldn't have had to die.
Yet not content with losing your own knowledge's bearer, you dared reach further, finding a replacement in him. Miyazu and I are of one mind. We doubt that you are truly worthy of the throne.
Young man, we can't afford to indulge this. We've come too far to stop now. We have to keep fighting, or all the sacrifices that brought us here will have meant nothing.
I, Khonsu Ra, hereby decree, you will face me here and now, Nahobino. Suffer the flames of my judgment and be cleansed. Take this!
Khonsu!
No. Even if I can't bring your brother back, then at the very least...
I thought as much. There was never any hope of reviving Yuzuru Atsuta. It was all a bluff for the sake of confronting us.
Even with the power of Ra, the human you knew as Yuzuru Atsuta will not return. All I could do was hasten the reincarnation of his soul.
So, I thought even if I couldn't have my brother back, I could at least avenge him. But I don't care anymore. I never wanted to lose you to get my revenge. Then I really would be alone. I want to live for the future, with you at my side. I'm not. You're right. Even if you look different, you're still you. Maybe I was just pushing everyone else away. The two of us had been together for so long, so thank you.
Young man, would you let me offer her a few words in parting? Your brother cared about helping people. That's ultimately what he wanted to achieve with his power. He wasn't bound by anyone else's orders. He was acting for a cause he believed in. My hope is to create a world that will keep his vision, and others like it, alive forever. That is our purpose in seeking the throne.
I guess I never realized my brother had that kind of determination. I want to choose the path I believe in, too. So I'll stand back and give this world a last farewell as it ends. Feel like that's the only way I have left to take a stand against this rotten war.
Well, now, Albino, if that is your path, then so be it. After suffering defeat at your hands, I've no right to object. But never forget, as you walk onward, you bear the hopes of countless humans with you.
Once the world's remade, you might be the only ones who can preserve the memory of the one we used to live in. So even after all this is over, please, don't forget my brother. I want to choose the path I believe in too. So I'll stand back and give this world a last farewell as it ends. But this doesn't mean I'm giving up or running away from the battle, even after this world's gone. As long as there's still someone who remembers how it used to be, then our world had some meaning. Please, you have to see this through, okay? All the way to the end.
Do you think us foolish for choosing not to fuse together? I personally believe that some things have to remain separate in order to be truly complete. Or is that a bit too abstract? Suffice it to say, the bearer of my knowledge is a greater woman than I realized.